Yo, what is up everybody? KDMD back here with another video. Today's video is a little different than normal. We are starting a new series called Challenger Spectates or KD SPECTATES. I'm not really sure which one I want to do yet, but basically the purpose of this series is to watch Challenger replays. So just watch full games of Challenger players playing champions that I like to play, also playing my main roles, which are Midlane and ADC. And then trying to kind of pick at what they do, how they get their wins, how they can get fed, and then hopefully apply that to my game. Hopefully you guys can apply some things to your game, and hopefully we all learn, we can all improve, we can all get better. That's kind of the idea. So today, actually the first 2 people hit Challenger in the NA servers. And one of them was this 5 in G flat major. I have no idea who this guy is, but he's definitely a mid lane player, and he's definitely been crushing it in ranked so far, hence why he was second in Challenger. First was a ADC player, but I figured I'd go mid lane first because that's kind of more my main role. So he's playing Sylas here today. We can check out his runes. He's got fleet footwork, presence of mind, tenacity, and then last stand, and then he goes Manaflow band and Transcendence. And yeah, let's go like this. Let's go like this, and then let's just like start playing for a bit. See what happens. I wish I could keep this locked. I'm sure there's a way, but I just have not figured it out yet. So he goes Corrupting Potion first to start. It looks like he's going to be against a Seraphine. Seraphine's kind of a weird champion right now. She's meant to play in the mid lane, but she's not like amazing at it. She's mostly just like annoying. And then once you get into team fight stages, then that's when she kind of like excels and blows up with her huge ultimate, her stuns, her healing. It's kind of really annoying to play against, to be honest. Let's just speed this up a little bit until something happens. So he's kind of just chilling. It looks like they're just making sure that nobody comes and steals his blue buff, his jungler's blue buff. Looks like Nidalee might be starting blue, so somebody went and warded. They killed the ward, actually. Just to deny vision, obviously. So start of laning phase. We'll see what he does here. He's looking to play semi-passive at first. Wow, there's already a first blood in the ball lane. That's pretty wild. But you can notice how he is pushing the wave more than the Seraphine is, but only slightly. He's not auto-attacking all the minions all the time, which obviously is important. You obviously want to hit your first 6 CS. He only gets 5, it looks like, which is sad, but he hits level 2 off of, he actually got experience for killing that ward, it looks like, and then off those first minions he hit level 2. He tried to go all in, but Seraphine's just kind of annoying and stays at range most of the time. So I think one advantage that the Sylas is going to have is going to be roaming. And you can see he pushes in the wave already, and he's already looking to place a deep ward. Something that I need to get a little better at. He spots out the Hecarim, who's at his Raptor camp. He doesn't actually get a ward. I guess he placed his ward earlier and I didn't see it. Or maybe he's just saving it. But he spotted the Hecarim, which is nice, so they kind of have information now where he's at. He pops a Corrupting Potion, trying to stay healthy, trying to get as much farm, maybe try and get a little poke in if he can. But I kind of feel like he might end up just roaming a lot this game, because it's kind of hard to kill a Seraphine in lane. She just heals a lot. She has a lot of stun. She's got that charm. They get a nice little kill over here on the Hecarim. Honestly, I would say that that's because this Sylas went and saw where he was, so then they knew where he was, so then they went and found him and killed him, which is sweet. There was a nice little all-in there. Their support roamed, which is very nice. Support roaming mid is huge in higher elos. Supports end up top lane, they end up in the jungle, they end up everywhere in Challenger. It's kind of wild. Weird how lanes can stay even when one dude just leaves all the time and one dude doesn't. So Seraphine back, teleports back to the mid lane. He got that deep ward placed over here. Right now he's kind of just chilling. Let's see if we can lock in on this guy again. What did Seraphine do? Seraphine just got a tier and a pink ward and came back. He's obviously looking to get these minions. He's been shoved in. Ping's missing because you don't know where that Seraphine went. You don't see her. Letting his other laners know. He's trying to prep these minions, but it's kind of hard. Sylas has like a really weird auto attack. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but after he does a spell, he gets that like extra different auto attack thing that kind of does extra damage and does like that. That right there is his auto attack. After every spell, he gets one of those. So it looks like he just shoves back. The lane isn't in the best spot for him. The Seraphine's got a pretty nice freeze, so he does burn his teleport to come back to lane after he picks up a Dark Seal and a Mana Crystal. Now looks like he's just kind of going for as much damage as he can, while also clearing the lane. Farm is huge, pretty even right now. I don't know why it locked us up there. But it looks like he pushes in and then he looks to roam. They see them on the dragon pit, so they think probably go in on this. He tries to stop the Hecarim from using his speed boost. Picks up a cheeky kill right there. This Nautilus uses Ignite. He doesn't get an assist, sadly. Like I said, he pushed in his wave and then he just looked to roam because he knows he can't really kill the Seraphine in lane. Especially she's got a level advantage now because he's been roaming a little bit. They're pretty close on farm, but she's definitely up in XP. Which is unfortunate. Now he's got a little bit more of a long lane. We'll see what he does here, if he pushes or if he tries to freeze. It does look like he's pushing. Not pushing, but he's making the waves a little even. As soon as he hits 6, he goes all in. Lands the charm, gets the jungle gank, and gets the kill. As soon as he hit 6, he knew he was looking for that play. So now obviously he wants to push in to lane. Holy crap. That's very unfortunate for this Wukong there. I think Wukong would have had that actually if Hecarim didn't show up. So now he's just getting tower plates, getting gold. Looking to get vision. He places a pink ward here so that he can get vision of Hecarim possibly coming through this area. This Alawi, oh, she was about to get ganked actually, so she's just going for the execute because she didn't want to give Nidalee the kill. If you don't know, if you don't take damage from an enemy champion for I think it's like, I don't know, 20 seconds or something, maybe 30 seconds, and you die to minions or towers, you just get executed, and it doesn't give the enemy team any gold. It just gives you a cooldown timer, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. So he's pretty even in farm. He's up 2 kills, picked one up on Hecarim, picked one up on Seraphine, and then he went and he bought boots, lucidity boots, so he really is just looking for that cooldown reduction. And then he's still got his Dark Seal, picked up a book as well. But we can see that he just pushed out his lane. Now he's looking to roam again. He stole Hecarim's ultimate. I think he was looking to make a play on that Hecarim. He is in a little bit of a dangerous position right now. But the support came around to help him out, so that's always nice. The Nidalee's kind of messing around with this chick in the mid lane. Got the flash, goes all in, crazy burst damage. Gets that kill. He's now up. 3-0, and he's now ahead in farm. So he might be down in experience a little bit, which sucks. I'm not sure what happened here, why she went in on that. Maybe she just figured she was dead anyways, so might as well get some damage down. Kind of an iffy flash on the Midlane, but ends up picking up the double kill, which is pretty good for them. Looks like top lane is fairly even as well. You can see Hecarim here. He pushed in his wave and then he backed so that the wave would reset in the middle, and denied the Seraphine a full wave of creeps, which is good. So now he's ahead, and he's got this full wave that he can pick up on his way back. So now he's ahead on farm. He got the Lost Chapter and another book. So it looks like he's probably going, well, I guess you can't really tell, but he's probably going like Ludens, I would guess. He threw that backwards. It kind of looks like a mistake, but he just wanted to use it to get that extra auto attack reset. And this is something that I need to do a lot more. Sorry, junglers out there. But if your jungler's ahead and your jungler's winning a lot, you can easily go take wraiths, you can easily go take wolves, and just do those little things that just put you up in experience and farm. So now he's 10 farm ahead almost, because he just went and picked up that chicken camp. It sucks for junglers sometimes because your jungler might get mad, he might rage at you and think like, what the frick, like why are you taking all my camps? But you can see this fight's breaking out, and as soon as it's breaking out, pushed his wave, roams. Nidalee's coming down as well. The teleport's coming in by the Seraphine actually, so needed a flash so that he made sure he could hit that grab without hitting the minions. And he stole Jin's ultimate actually. He doesn't have the best aim with it, but he ends up picking up the kill. So if you don't know Sylas and you don't know who Sylas is and how he plays, his ultimate steals somebody else's ultimate. So you can steal anybody's ultimate in the game as long as he's within range. Let's see if we can... It won't show us the range. But he pretty much takes somebody's ultimate and then he can use it as his own. Which is pretty sweet. You've seen him take Hecarim ult, you've seen him take Seraphine ult, now we've seen him take Jin ult. And because him and Nidalee pushed in that bot lane, their bot lane went mid lane, which is a solid rotation because then nobody loses out on gold, nobody loses out on experience, and he was down there anyways, so we figured he might as well... Oh, he actually went Leandri's. That might be to deal with the Alawi, but he teleports in anyways for this play. The Nautilus doing a killer job at rotating, getting vision, doing a lot of CC on people, and then they just rotate again. So I guess the big thing is just rotations. Like you just need to be able to rotate at the right time and control your wave, I guess, is what I really need to learn from this. He doesn't freeze as much as I do. Maybe I freeze too much. Maybe I need to push my wave a little more so that I can be on the map and have priority. So you saw there another killer play. He steals the Seraphine ult and then he ults the Seraphine and all ends with the... He knows the Nautilus is going to come in and help, and so they wreck that Seraphine. The Seraphine's having a bad time. I personally don't like Seraphine mid lane. I feel like this champion is stupid. I feel like as support she's fairly strong. As a mid lane she's just annoying. But oh no, Nidalee's getting caught out. Sadly I think she might go down here. Sylas is already in the bot lane because he knew his mid lane was up there. So he knew she might jump over the wall actually. Oh no! Oh, she messed up the jump! Oh, that sucks so much. These guys are all rotating, everybody's coming in. Ooh, sad miss by the Nautilus on his Q. But he steals the Hecarim ult and ults the Hecarim so that Hecarim can't get this dragon. Lands some nice spells here. Gets the double kill. Misfortune ends up picking up that one. And honestly, right now, I probably would have pinged Dragon and got these 3 to go do Dragon. But they're not. They're taking towers, they're taking objectives, and I feel like that's the smarter play, is to take the objectives. Because they get this tower, and then they can go get Dragon. And Hecarim will be up by that point. But he's still... I don't think he's going to try and fight the 3 of them, you know? And they don't even actually go for Dragon. He just goes and steals the blue buff. Steals the jungle camps, gets some XP. Get some more farm. They've got good vision. He's got the sweeper ward early so that he can make sure he's not seeing what he's doing. There's no vision here. He knows he can back for free. We'll see what he picks up here. He ends up upgrading to the Mage Eyes, which is huge. I'm pretty sure Mage Eyes is gold effective at 7 stacks right now, I believe. So if you have 7 stacks or more, this is a very effective item. And I think at 10 stacks, yeah, so it says right there, if you have 10 stacks, you get 10% more movement speed, which is sweet. So 10 stacks, you're loving life. At 7 stacks, it's effective. Anything below that isn't very effective. And the way it works is you get kills, you get stacks, you die, you lose stacks. So now they're going for the dragon, easy dragon take because they have priority on all these lanes. Alawi's kind of just split pushing. She hasn't really left her lane, but she's losing lane anyways. Like, this looks like a huge stomp. I tried to pick a game that the Sylas did pretty well in, or this guy did pretty well, and played a champion that I play. I was between this and a different Echo game that he had, because I do like Echo as well. But I went with this one because he had a little better KD, but it looks like their whole team just kind of wrecked this one. But it's only 15 minutes in the game and they're already like pushing such a huge lead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. That was such a dirty play. Oh, the healing on Sylas E is so gross. So if you wondered why he healed so much, his let's see, his E ability, Kingslayer, lunge at an enemy, the more AP you have, the more it heals you. It also heals you based on missing health. So since he was so low, it healed him almost 500 health. He's only got 1700 total, so it heals him for 1/3 of his health, and he pulled that off twice in that fight. So he healed for 1,000 extra damage that team had to do to him to kill him. Stole the Lux ult. Kind of a strange teleport here. I think this is just him knowing he's 10-0, and so he wants to push that lead. He ended up buying the Zonias, and that's pretty much it right now. It seems like he's always got a control ward, a pink ward in his pocket, just for the extra vision. Vision is so important in this game. It's not even fair, he's so fed now. But he ults the Hecarim with his own ult, and then he looks to just push towers. The crazy thing to me is that we're 17 minutes into the game and only 1 dragon has even been done. So it looks like in lower elos, dragons are a huge priority, but in these higher elos like Challenger, if you're winning, dragons aren't even that huge. If you're winning, you need to just push your win, push your fights, make the enemy team come to you, take their towers, and pretty much just end the game. Group as soon as you can, fight, and win. That was a little greedy on the Sylas. I think he thought he was a little stronger than he was. I also think he thought his team would maybe do a little more damage on that. But this Nidalee is definitely just going to clean this up. So yeah, I guess just like pushing your advantage. Like he got an early CS lead on that. Oh, she might die here, but she's really shifty. And she ends up getting away. He had that early CS lead. He helped them kill the jungle, and so he was up on kills, and then he just kept pushing the wave and just roaming. Like, this guy was all over the map. He was bot lane. He did end up killing the top laner at one point, but that wasn't really roaming top. He just kind of fought in a river fight. But I think that's something I definitely need to learn from this game, is just roaming all over the map, pushing my lead as much as I possibly can. Because I always notice I end up getting a lead in my lane phase usually, but the rest of my team struggles a little bit. And so I think I need to focus more on just like clearing my wave as fast as I can and trying to influence the rest of the map, helping out the jungler, going bot lane, looking for kills, anything I can do. He's still got the sweeper, helps him clear these wards. He did get good vision early game. His vision scored 22. I mean, other than the support, it's the highest out of both teams. He's been killing it with those pink wards. So I guess just like vision, deep vision, and then just roaming as much as you possibly can. That was really weird. I'm not really sure what that is. She doesn't even have a full item yet. He's already 3.5 items in. How do you check the gold lead? I know there's a way to look at gold lead. I'm just gonna press buttons and things might get messed up here. That's kind of cool. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, so O brings that up, by the way. U brings that up. I want to be on Sylas. Oh, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes through their champions. QWERT goes through their champions. P pauses it. H just removes everything. This pings, I guess. Kind of weird. That's Fog of War. A is that again. Chat. Oh, there we go. X. X gives gold. So he's up. He's got more than double gold of his lane opponent. I mean, this is just an absolute devastating win for these guys. Now they're kind of just team fighting, looking to take inhibitors, looking to take towers, looking to push fights. They don't want any chance of them coming back. They took Baron. They are clearly just wanting to win the game. The 5v5 is a little awkward. He might actually die here. Unless he can survive long enough with that Zonia's. He's just Zonia'd long enough for his team to show up. Kind of a weird back since they're going in on a fight. The Wukong goes in, gets the kill. I guess he knew he had teleport up, so he figured he might as well back and pick up. Nope. What did he pick up? The Blading Jewel, just to get an extra little bit of magic pen, I guess. He's got 24 stacks on Majaz. That's a ridiculous amount of AP coming through. Ends the game with 375 AP, 12-1 and 7. Maybe more, doesn't look like more. 12-1 and 7. Kind of just a killer win for these guys. So what I take out of this is roam more. If you get a lead, if you can push your wave faster than they can push their wave, you get a lead, you roam around the map. You help your jungle, you help your bot lane, you push fights and force fights. Not fights that you know you're going to lose, but if you're 3v2, you definitely want to force them to fight because then you have the numbers advantage. And then just deeper vision, always buying a pink ward, always trying to place the pink ward. He was placing it pretty aggressively this game. If you're more of an even matchup, I probably wouldn't place it that aggressively. But yeah, pretty much a killer game. We're going to be doing a lot more of these challenger spectates. So if you have any suggestions for champions you want to see, or specific people you want to see, or lanes, leave it in a comment down below. I will read every comment. And if you like the video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification icon. And yeah, we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.